Hi there, this is Åsa again with another layout and a new process video. Today I'm going to make a double page spread with photos from a really lovely outing that we did when we visited my mum this past summer. I've been here a couple of times before, but this was the first time that my family was there, my hubby and our kids. When I was a kid, we went here a lot. My father loved this place. He, like myself, had a very strong relationship to the ocean, and he loved to go for drives with the car, and we pretty much explored the coastal region around where we lived during my childhood, and a couple of those nearby places we visited quite often, perhaps once a year, every summer. And this is one of those places that we visit fairly regular. And perhaps here it's time for a little bit of a geography lesson. My country, Sweden, it's a fairly long country from south to north. And for convenience of going from the one side to the other side, from the east coast in the Baltic Sea to the west coast in the Atlantic Ocean, it's a long distance. And during the 1700s, they were experiencing some difficulties with transportation. It took an awful lot of time to go from the one city, Stockholm, to the other city, the second city, Gothenburg. And they were starting to have plans for a canal. There are a couple of lakes in the middle of Sweden, and you wouldn't need to dig that much to go from the coast to the lake, over a couple of hills to the next lake, and over a couple of hills to the next lake, and then eventually end up on the west coast. So in 1810 they started building a canal. And this canal, it was done in 1832, and it is still functional, and it's a tourist paradise along the whole course of this canal. And this place where we are in these photos, it's called Berg. And Berg is one of the places where the canal passes or starts from a lake and onto dry land, basically. And it's quite a steep first entry. And so at this particular place there are, say, seven different locks to climb up on dry land with the canal. And this is of course a beautiful place, and it's totally just marine, and everything is about boats and so on. So of course this was a favorite spot in the world for my father, and for myself, of course. And you can just walk by the canal and you can see the boats going in the locks, and it's I could be there all day and then come back the next day and just be there, because it's so wonderful, and the atmosphere with the boats and the boat people, it's just perfect. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Back to the scrapbooking. For this page I'm going to use a page from the My Mind's Eye collection called By the Sea. And for that collection I've found online from the Chinese, what do you call it? AliExpress. It's a site where lots of shops come together and sell their stuff. And there I found a piece or a little box of die cuts that fit perfectly together with this series. So I will be using that. That was the thing that I just showed you, and I'm going to make a title in colors that coordinate with the collection. So it will be blue and lighter blue. Anyway, back to this place. So this day when we visited Berg and the locks in Berg, we were there for a couple of hours, and the kids had ice cream, and I got to photograph and just breathe in the atmosphere and the memories. And yeah, where were I going? So we went by the canal, and we watched several of these lock travels, and we actually walked with a boat from, I think it was from New Zealand, at the other side of the globe. And when they traveled up the locks, and it was very exotic at the same time. It was so much here and now, and yeah, I love this place. It was a cloudy day, but I still think that I've got the most perfect photos. At the top of these 2 pages, you can see the row of die cuts, the China die cuts that I placed there, and they go perfectly together with this collection, the By the Sea. And yeah, I will be using these as if they were die cuts from the actual brand and from the actual scrapbooking shop. I bet they aren't like acid free or anything like that, but they will do very well in my scrapbooking with this collection. I'm going to add a couple of stickers to the page as a finishing touch. Here I'm writing the word outing 2 with stickers from the sticker sheet for the collection, and those small square alpha stickers that I put down last there, they are so pretty. They are dark blue, and they have the actual letter is in silver. It's so pretty. And here on the right side I write the date of the event, and the actual titling there that I cut with my Silhouette Cameo. It is the name of the place. The Berg, the place, is the name of the place, and slussar, it means locks. I'm just going through that sticker sheet again to see if I can find some other embellishments, and I grabbed a couple of like labels that went in each corner of the page, and then I'm going through the die cut package to see if I can find just some other details. I've got an anchor there perhaps, and just a little piece of a banner. And I felt that it was really easy to use this collection just from the start. It felt really me. Of course, I felt that already when I saw the collection the first time. This was a must-have in my box, and Cindy just gave me the best gift ever. And here are some close-ups of the finished page. I hope that you have enjoyed this layout together with me. You don't need to be very complicated when you do a double piece like that with large photos. It's, yeah, just place everything on a row and it will turn out just lovely. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you soon again. Take care. This is Åsa. Bye.